We welcome veterinarian David Graff to the program. Maybe you got a pet for Christmas. I know a little girl, 12-year-old girl, got a kitten for Christmas. Any advice for new pet owners who get these animals, dogs, cats for Christmas?
Certainly. The first bit of advice is have your new pet checked by your veterinarian right away.
Okay.
And that is to ensure that your new kitten does not have ear mites or fleas or intestinal parasites or some other condition that needs immediate attention.
A preventive step.
A preventive step,
just to make sure you're healthy from the get-go.
Exactly.
What do you think about dental care for pets? Is that really important?
Well, yes, it is. Dental care is just as important for pets as it is for you and myself.
Okay.
Cats will get cavities if their teeth aren't properly cared for. In fact, it's not at all unusual for cats to have teeth removed because of cavities.
Right.
Dogs like to get periodontal or gum disease, and so once a year cleaning is essential on dogs and cats to help.
And they do make pet toothbrushes, right, that you stick on the end of your finger?
Yes, they do.
Right?
Yes, they do. In fact, they have several different kinds. They actually have little toothbrushes that are kind of a reverse angle that you can use. Okay. And they also have the finger brushes.
How often would you recommend? I mean, like, you know, you and I would brush our teeth twice a day. Same thing for pets, or?
Once a day is sufficient.
Once a day for pets.
Right.
Okay.
And if you're only doing it once a week, that's probably not enough. You need to do it once a day.
Okay.
And you can teach your kitten or puppy at a very young age to tolerate having their teeth brushed.
Just by doing it? Is that right?
Just by doing it.
Is there
that's
any
right.
food that's better for good dental hygiene among pets?
Actually, there is a diet made by Hills called Hills Prescription Diet TD.
Okay.
T is in tooth, D is in diet, tooth diet. Okay. And all the fibers in TD are lined up parallel so that the tooth will actually go down into the food before the food explodes. And this scrubs the teeth. It's 90% as effective as brushing.
Right. Okay.
And it's called Hills Prescription Diet TD.
Okay. We do have a call on the line. Let's go to our caller. Go ahead. What's your question? Caller, are you there?
Oh, yes.
Yes, go ahead.
Sorry. I have just bought a little puppy, and he's 2 months old, and we're litter training him. He's a cross between a Shih Tzu and a Bichon. So
Okay.
he's tiny. He's 2 pounds.
Right.
And so we, overnight, he's great, and he goes in the litter box. During the day, like, he's just peeing all over the place and pooping everywhere. And I just wondered, I mean, we do put him in regularly. Do you have any tips for us?
It's hard to train dogs to go outside in the winter because of the snow. I recommend people to teach their dogs to go outside. At my hospital, we have gone out and we have scraped away the snow, and we have several areas of grass.
Okay.
And dogs prefer grass as a substrate for eliminating. And so if you take your dog outside and reward praise when he's in the act of eliminating, he'll learn that that's the place that he's supposed to do it.
Okay.
During the day, if you keep your pet in a small area, they will hold it better. Now, you've got to remember they have tiny tanks when they're 2 months of age, so that you may have to come home during the day at noon and let them out.
Okay, but try to make a grassy area. Try to make a clean area.
A grassy area. And I really do recommend teaching your dog to eliminate outside from the beginning, rather than teaching them to be paper trained. If you paper train your dog, that's okay, but you're probably going to want to train them away from that later so that they'll go outside, because most people want their dogs to go outside.
Veterinarian David Graff. Appreciate the advice, David. Merry
Thanks,
Christmas.
Scott.
Thank
Merry
you very
Christmas.
much. Okay, tomorrow we're going to welcome psychologist Dick Sockwell to the program. We'll be right back.